Hello, Short Me Tina here once again from shortmetina.com. Doing a video recap for ticker HMNY. Right now what you're looking at is a daily chart going back for the past about a year and a half, almost 2 years. Now, what can be said about HMNY outside of the fact that the shorts have had a tremendous field day for the past 2 days? Yesterday it was down something like 30%. I did a video yesterday and I indicated, yes, there was more downside based on the close, but I projected that the downside would be somewhere from 15 to 20%. I thought it would find a floor around that dollar area. Boy, was I wrong. Today we had another smackdown and stock shed something like 40%. So the stock is actually down for the past 3 months north of 90%. That's insane. That's crazy. However, I took a shot on this. I pulled the trigger, and full disclosure, I am long HMNY. Relatively new position. I started the position today. I'm probably going to add a little bit more tomorrow. And once again, similar to some of my other holdings that are specifically for my daughter's teenage fund, right? These are not positions that I'm holding for a couple of days or a couple of weeks. These are positions that I'm going to hold for the next few years. I want to say 5 to 10 years to be exact, unless obviously something fundamentally changes or something technically changes. But I think at this point, HMNY, and full disclosure, at 79 cents, right, we close again relatively close to the low of the day of 78 cents. So I know there's some action or some things going on in after hours right now. But in spite of that, considering that we closed so relatively close to the low of today, there might actually be even more selling tomorrow because right now the bulls are nowhere to be found. Short sellers are completely dominating this stock right now. So how low can it go? Well, to see that, to assess that, we'd actually have to go back, or you'd have to go back a couple of months, maybe even a year or so. So again, I thought $1 was the floor. It wasn't the floor. We shed, 30 cents from that point, sitting here at 79 cents. So there's a couple of levels that I'm paying attention to. In particular, ranging from 60 cents to about 70 cents. I think we're going to probably have a slight sell-off in the morning, but 60 cents should hold, right? If 60 cents does not hold, I have absolutely no idea who's in this stock. I think I'd probably be the only one at this point. So 60 cents should hold. If not, worst case scenario, absolutely worst case scenario, I think it's about 50 cents might be the floor. I think at that point the stock is overdone and you might be able to get a bounce. So I'm going to pay attention to this, for the next couple of days, see if there's any kind of impending news, etc., etc. But right now, if you're on the long side, especially if you neglected to take some off the top when the stock went as high as $38, I know you're feeling the pain here at 79 cents. But that's precisely why I took a chance getting into this stock on the long side today, because if the stock can do this, right, going back about a year ago, we were trading around that $2, $1 area, and then we ran up to 38. Granted, I'm not saying we're going to do that again, although we can because we did it before. But precisely because we did that one says to me that there's a possibility that we can do it again. And that's why I took a chance on the long side. But time will tell whether or not I'm right. I do feel confident and good about my purchase. Obviously, like with everything, I have a plan, I manage risk, etc., etc. So that's my take on HMNY. Right now, obviously, you don't even have to be a technician or a chart reader to realize that the bears are actually dominating this stock right now. Shed something like 45% today. Yesterday, we did like 30-something percent. 3 months in, we're down about north of 90%, lost almost all of its value. So at this point, I'm taking a chance and betting on the fact that the company at some point will right this ship, and when the stock reverses course, for the most part, most stocks always do. And if the company and the CEO can right this ship, then, potentially we can even get back to $2 or $3, $4, but time will tell. So that's my take on HMNY. Going into tomorrow, I see us shutting another 10 or 15%, believe it or not, because we close so low, to the low of the day. So I'm projecting that we may see something like 50 cents, 60 cents, again, 50 cents worst case scenario, should get a bounce from there. So that's it. Head on over to shortmetina.com. Apologize for the lengthy video. Sign up, become a member. Thank you for listening, and as always, thank you for the support.